Hi gamers. It's been a couple of months since I last did a collection update, so maybe it's high time to do another one. A bit of slow 2 months, not that many games here, although there has been games coming out, but I did finally skipped Call of Duty this year. I've been meaning to do it a couple of years now, but now I did it. Maybe I'll get back to it when next year, or whenever the next one comes out, maybe when they're developed it from the ground up for PlayStation 4 and or Xbox One, so hopefully then I'll get back to it. Just wasn't feeling it anymore. And I guess I skipped Batman as well. Just got a little lukewarm reviews and lots of bugs and all that. I'll definitely get it later on when it's cheaper, but just didn't have the time to play it now at launch. But first, a special shout out to a girl in Lithuania, Carolite Lusiukas. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Carolite. Thanks for watching. And then I got from a mysterious gentleman who asked me to call him Professor Headwreck. I got a donation of 4 games. He sent me 2 licensed games for the PlayStation 2. We got Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events and The Lord of the Rings Return of the King. He also sent me a sealed copy of Resident Evil Wii Edition for the Wii, and I didn't have this particular version yet, so nice to have it sealed. And finally, in nice condition for the NES, Dr. Mario. Thanks a lot to Professor Headwreck for these. And then let's get down to business. I got, of course, as you might have seen my unboxing, I got Grand Theft Auto 5. And yeah, here's what I think about it. It's I do like, have liked every Grand Theft Auto game there is. I liked it when it was 2D, liked it when it was 3D, and well, my favorite has been San Andreas, even though, of course, the favorite for many is Vice City, and I do like the setting and characters and dialogue and music in Vice City, but for me San Andreas was the best because it had the biggest and most varied world to roam in, and GTA 5 just might take that away from it. It doesn't have really all of the places. I don't know, I kind of like the outdoors, the forests better in San Andreas than in GTA 5, but other than that, GTA 5 has a huge world, and to me GTA's live and die by their world, and I think that many people actually play the game. I don't know, the studies say that like 90% of people never finish their games or something like that, and I think it's even more true for GTA, as many just screw around there, drive cars, jump from tall buildings, stuff like that. So I think that many people don't even bother with the story, and the story isn't anything that special. I mean, I know many people wow by the stories of GTA, but they're really not that special. I do appreciate the dialogue there, and again, the voice actors are really great here, and I do like the characters for some reason. Well, I don't know, character. Franklin is he's really dull. Michael is really dull, but Trevor is the man. I think he might just be one of my favorite game characters ever, and he might seem an obvious choice for you know, I don't know, friendly psychopaths for you out there, but I think Trevor is the smartest one of the trio here, and they're given so many delicious scenes for Trevor. Not talking about the torture scene that's maybe something for another discussion. It isn't Trevor's fault though, but Trevor he's a fantastic character. I love him. Really makes the game stand out even more. But even though the story it's mainly just sequences put together, not that coherent in my opinion. What about those sequences? I would even go so far as to say that Grand Theft Auto 5 has some of the best action set pieces ever in fiction. They're just so out there on on land, sea, and air. All the heists, they're really out there. They really put some let go with those heists, and really crazy stuff here. Makes you chuckle, and I really applaud Rockstar for that, especially. And well, what can I say? It's one of the most successful video games of all time, and I know people love it, but this was just some points from me. Then I got Pokemon Y. Haven't had the time to open it. Maybe one day I'll actually play some Pokemon games. I'd really like to, but I just know I don't have the time for this. But maybe when I'm retired. But hey, got Pokemon Y. I hear good things about it. Then found a Wii U game on sale. Starting to these are starting to appear now. Got this for 10 euros. Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2. Again, still sealed, but for 10 euros, can't complain. A good month for Wii U. Well, a couple of months, I guess. I got a Sonic Lost World, and this is the Deadly 6 edition, which says it has defeat the Deadly 6 as they ride to battle on terrifying monsters, an exclusive level. But unfortunately, like on many, I don't know, almost all 3D Sonics, it's always the same thing. People look at the videos and say that, well, maybe this time this is the good 3D Sonic, but then it always lets you down. And Sonic Lost World is pretty much the same. Yeah, some camera problems and control problems, and yeah, I do like the scenery, but yeah, I don't know, I've never been a Sonic fan, Sonic gameplay fan myself, and I did give this a try, but again, not feeling it, and I guess I'm not the only one. But well, I hope Sega makes their money back. I hope this at least sells well. Well, this was available for 3DS as well. And yeah, decided to give it a go. Also for the Wii U, I got Wii Party U, a bundle with Wii Remote Plus. Now I got 4 of those, finally. And includes also this funny little stand to make your gamepad upright on level on the table, so it basically becomes like a tabletop game or a board game, whatever the mini game is. And yeah, this is a really nice package. All new mini games. I'm not really feeling the Mii characters here. I'd much rather have a Mario Party. But yeah, people always complain that Mario is in too many games, but I complain when Mii characters are there. Don't really care for them, but it's all good. The variety is here, the gameplay is here, and the gamepad and the extra screen really makes for some varied gameplay and lots of stuff that hasn't been seen on any minigame collection. So, great addition to the Wii U library. And finally, 4th game from the Wii U, I got Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker HD. And a little bit background, Wind Waker to me is, well, first of all, Wind Waker I believe is the poorest selling home console Zelda there is, not counting the CDI games, of course. And yeah, I don't know, people kind of freaked out at the graphical style here, even though the GameCube never really caught on, so that's probably the main reason it didn't sell that well. But also it was the graphical style, and yeah, Nintendo took a huge risk with one of their biggest franchises to make it look like a living cartoon, and the end result was fantastic. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that, like many people criticized Nintendo for doing a remake of such a new game, is that if there is any Zelda game or maybe even a Nintendo game that needs to have more attention to it, it is Wind Waker. It really deserves it. And I gotta say, even as a hardcore Zelda fan, 10 years is it seems was enough for me to forget most of the stuff in the game. I was really amazed how I literally had forgot so many cool things that you encounter in the game. So more than enough for the 10 or 11 years to wait for a remake to be made. Really funny thing about these HD collections, well, this is a slightly bigger remake than just than HD collection like on the other consoles. But the funny thing is that they make the graphics look like how you remember them from the GameCube or PlayStation 2 or Xbox. And it's really a nice update. Although this is really something else. I love the lighting effects, and everything's just so lush and looks so inviting. I love the graphical style of Wind Waker and love the HD remake even more. And but for me, this was the only Zelda that I've ever played that I didn't get every heart piece for. I guess it does say something about the sailing or the overall design of the game, even though I do like the sailing. I can't stand when people complain about it. You know, not everything needs to be action, or you don't need to get there like this that fast. So just take it easy. That being said, I did, especially as this was my second time playing through the game, I did appreciate the faster sail, and they also did several other improvements on the game, make it slightly less tedious, slightly more rewarding, and this is a great showing how companies should make their HD remakes. And finally, a couple of games I found in Flea Market. We got for the PC a sealed copy of Populo's The Beginning, the Undiscovered Worlds expansion, or the official mission disc here. So yeah, this is sealed for €1. Had to pick it up. And one final game here for the Amiga. Crime Does Not Pay, and seems like it's officially endorsed by the Mafia. Yikes. This was also €1, so thank you whoever put this on sale on the Flea Market. And that was it, my collection update for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.